We tried to make this work. My news managers at NewsChannel 5 were on the phones, leaving messages, listening to disgruntled campaign managers, giving every opportunity for the top GOP candidates running for governor to do what they say they've been doing all across Tennessee, only for them to cancel one by one. Now, I'm doing this video because I want you to know exactly what happened here. So all of this started when my friend NewsChannel 5's Ben Hall pressed Senator Marsha Blackburn to answer simple questions about her run for governor.
We were told you were going to answer questions.
But virtually every question was met with the same answer.
Should you talk to the voters about what you plan to do as governor?
And we are every single day.
Do voters have a right to hear from you?
Well, her team didn't exactly like how all that played out, and they let my bosses hear it, even though, again, we sent multiple requests for a sit-down interview before all of this that often went ignored. Couldn't have been more than a week, and suddenly we saw Blackburn doing interviews with local news across the state, and some of these journalists were even praising her just for showing up. Blackburn told those journalists that she, Representative John Rose, and State Representative Monty Fritts had all joined each other on stage for different forums across the state. Rose and Fritts both said, yeah, that never happened. So we figured we make it happen. Rose agreed, Fritts agreed, but after days of trying to convince Blackburn's office, they finally told us that she would be too busy focusing on votes in DC that day. We immediately responded by asking, is there another day that would work for her? Okay, because this really only makes sense if we have all of these candidates there at the same time on the podium answering questions, and no response. We told Rose's people, then they backed out, meaning the debate that we had scheduled and that we had promoted was now canceled.
You are refusing to debate your Republican opponents. Why won't you debate your Republican opponents?
We're talking to Tennesseans every single day, every single day.
This was their opportunity to prove that they speak to Tennesseans every single day, not in a private fundraiser, not on a virtual call, but one-on-one across from their opponents, to show that they are the ones who deserve the governor's seat. And Blackburn said no, then Rose said no. Now, think about that for a moment. Okay? The assumption is that whoever wins the Republican primary has a good chance of becoming the next governor of very red Tennessee. But for whatever reason, we can't get a simple debate. Let me know what you think about that. And for the candidates, just remember, if you change your mind, you know where to find us.